Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. Today we're looking at a new rifle and .22 long rifle called the 2020 Rimfire. Released just today by Springfield Armory. They recently released the 2020 Redline and 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor. Now they're releasing a .22 long rifle. It's been about 100 years since Springfield had a .22 rifle. And I believe it was the model 1922 that was considered a training rifle. Anything in .22 long rifle could be considered a training rifle or a small game hunter. And this is very nice. It's a bolt action .22 with a heavy barrel. It's 20 inches and it is threaded. You can throw a can on there and you can see I did that. Also has a sling stud here. I put the Harris bipod from the 2020 Redline on here. This will be going back on the Redline because I shoot further distances with 308 than I would with 22. But if you run a sling, it'll go right there, and then another sling stud right in the back of the stock. Now this is the synthetic model. It retails at $434. There are other models available in walnut that look beautiful, and then various grades of walnut. There's also another synthetic stock with a little more tan and olive look to it. It's really nice. It goes about $60 more. So $434 starting price with the MSRP is pretty good. You can see it does have a recoil pad right there. The trigger is patterned after a Remington 700, and it comes out of the factory at 4.5 pounds. It's a pretty wide trigger. 4.5 pounds is nice. It's also adjustable, so you could even lighten it up if you wish. An interrupted pick rail, and I have a real unique optic on there. It's made by Hunt World USA, called the Saturn. It's a 4 magnification by a 32 millimeter objective lens. It is very strong. I'm going to talk about that. You can see it has a fiber optic arm right there. But bolt action, the bolt is really smooth. You can see that it's hard chromed bolt that has a 90-degree throw. The bolt handle is removable if you want to put your own on there. But overall, it's a nice shooting gun. Once I got the optics sighted in, it was dead nuts. It comes with a thread protector with the 20-inch heavy barrel, and the texturing on the forend and the grip. It's nice. Feels good. You hold it up to your shoulder. You can shoot it with your bipod. You can shoot it on the tactical frog blanket, which I brought out today. It's been a while. So I've been having a good time with it. It's very accurate. Springfield says in the hands of a skilled shooter, it will put in 1-inch groups from 50 yards. And from what I've seen so far, I have to believe it. One more thing. Springfield has their own 10-round rotary magazine. It's patterned after the 1022, the Ruger 1022. Looks the same, but on the back it has the Springfield Armory logo. So they're making their own. If you go with the Springfield 2020 Rimfire, they will include this rifle bag. Dual zippers, pretty strong material. I like that. They include that. But I also want to take a moment to talk about the Hunting World USA optic. It is very strong. It's a great optic. When I first saw it, I was impressed by the innovative look to it. It's definitely different. But what I did not know at that time is that the reticle is illuminated through this fiber optic roll right there. It doesn't require any batteries. It has etched glass, but also a illumination. I'll roll some footage in there right now. But it attaches to any pick rail. It also has a pick rail up top where you can add a mini red dot if you want. But it's a 32 millimeter objective lens and 4 magnification. This is rated for .22 long rifle all the way to 30-06. Very strong, easy adjustments, and I like the way it looks and I like the way it performs. It's called the Saturn 4x32. So it's a HWU Saturn 4x32 if you want to check this out. The MSRP is $300, and it's a new startup company out of Miami, Florida that I think is going to make a huge dent in the optic world. Tactical frog blanket back into effect. Let's go. Where's that 7-inch? A couple other points worth mentioning. The length of pull on this is 13.45 inches. Now, if you look at the stock, you'll see that that model's the 2020 waypoint. So it's a proven stock platform. Certainly feels good. Thumb safety right there, and the magazine release is ambidextrous with the 10-round rotary mag. I think that covers it all. Had a great time at the range with the 2020 Rimfire, and I think you will too. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.